September 2025. Nepal witnessed its biggest protest, the Gen Z protest. This was not just about social media. It was the voice of a generation demanding change, transparency, and hope for a better future. The spark began when the government suddenly banned 26 social media apps, from Facebook and WhatsApp to Instagram and YouTube. On these platforms, young Nepalis had begun exposing the lavish lifestyles of politicians' children, their foreign vacations, elite parties, and luxury cars, while ordinary citizens struggled with rising prices and unemployment. To silence this revelation, the apps were banned. But instead of burying the truth, the ban exploded Nepal's biggest youth revolt. What started online spilled into the streets. Kathmandu and other cities turned into battlegrounds as police clashed with crowds using batons, tear gas, and even live bullets. Nepal's situation turned horrific. When protesters stormed the parliament, police opened fire, plunging the scene into chaos. In the line of fire, 19 innocent children lost their lives. Families shattered, the city scarred. And the question remains, can violence ever deliver justice? What's needed is peace and accountability. So far, more than 51 lives have been lost, and over 2,000 people have been injured, including protesters, journalists, and security forces. Nepal had not witnessed such bloodshed in decades. The protesters' demands grew sharper. End the social media ban, fix political inequality, fight corruption, tackle unemployment, and for some, restore Nepal as a Hindu Rashtra. Blocked online, Gen Z turned to Discord, Telegram, and VPNs to keep organizing. This digital resistance proved one thing: this generation cannot be silenced. The government finally broke. The social media ban was lifted. Prime Minister K.P. Sharma Oli resigned. And history was made as Sushila Karki became Nepal's first female interim prime minister. She urged calm, unity, and pledged to rebuild the nation while committing to strict action against corruption. But Nepal's story is part of a bigger global pattern. Hong Kong's youth rose for democracy. In 2022, a president was toppled by Sri Lanka's protests. Governments in Chile and the US have been shaken by Gen Z movements that demand equality and justice. The message is universal. Young people are rewriting the rules of power. Fresh parliamentary elections are scheduled for March 5, 2026. The protests may have calmed, but the fight is far from over. The same youth who broke streets are now repairing them under the Rebuild Nepal campaign, trying to prove that destruction was only the but as Nepal rebuilds, questions remain unanswered. Will corruption truly end? Will the old political elite make a comeback? And will the dream of a new Nepal survive the test of time, or fade away like so many promises before? Only time will tell. If you want to keep uncovering the real stories shaping our world, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss what comes next.